Here with NSU softball head coach Donald Pickett following a doubleheader sweep over Southeastern. And Coach, we talked about the importance of this game. It was a rivalry game. It's senior weekend. You'll honor your seniors tomorrow. But it also had big seeding implications. And because of some other results and because of your sweep, you guys will have earned a first-round bye. How important is that? And we'll talk about that before the tournament coming up. But how important is that to lock that up tonight?
Well, that's huge. I mean, we got the momentum in game one and was able to win that game. And you know, when you get that momentum, you want to keep it. And you know, they came out and they scored early, and you know, it was like, well, what's going to happen? And our kids they stepped up and they played. I mean, this is what they're capable of doing. They were swinging at good pitches. They hit the ball hard when we hit it. We were able to get multiple runs in the innings and get some crooked numbers up there, and didn't leave as many on base in the doubleheader. And you know, I really like how we played tonight. You know, we weren't perfect, but we were confident and was able to get things done when we needed to. And it's huge to get that fourth seed. You know, I think everybody knows the percentage of winning that tournament without being one of the top four seeds is a lot. The percentage goes way down. And for us to get that fourth seed, it's what we talked about all year, trying to be a top four team, and you know, giving ourselves a chance to go in there and, you know, hopefully we can get hot and ride this momentum and into the tournament and go in there and be a hot team going in next week.
What do you know, this is kind of your team coming together. I mean, you put up crooked numbers, you got decent pitching performances. What do you attribute this to, though? I mean, was it, you know, it kind of came together here during the senior weekend. What do you attribute it to?
Our kids ain't quit, okay? This has been frustrating from the top to the bottom. Players, coaches, managers, supporters, like, everybody knows what these kids have been capable of doing. They have not played great at times, and everybody has struggled at different times, but they hadn't quit. And I think that shows a lot of character for our kids to keep coming out here and, you know, coming out here and playing like they did today. I think hopefully it's going to lift some, you know, weight off our shoulders and let us loosen up and come out there and play loose and confident and aggressive. And I think that's when we were at our best. And I'm eager to see, you know, how we can ride this into next week.
Sure. Collective effort, obviously, and the scoreboard reads that. But let's touch on a couple individual performances. We'll talk about Mackenzie Chafin. She gets her first career start today, and she produces in a big way. She gets that first critical hit in game one. She gets the game-ending hit in game two, and sprinkle a couple other hits in there. How nice was it to see one of your freshmen that had a big improvement from last year to this year come up big today?
I'm really proud of that kid. She is the most improved player we've had from last year to this year. And in the last month, she's come out here every day, and Mac puts in the work, knowing that, you know, she didn't get a lot of playing time, and keeps working hard. And she has worked so hard that, I mean, we can't keep her out of there. We've been scrimmaging a lot the last couple of weeks, and she's the one that has been shining. You know, and she's really done a great job of being able to keep working, not getting down, and, you know, I think that, you know, earning it herself. She's put a lot of extra time in, and that's what you need. That is a winner's mentality, and that's what you have to have. You know, to be able to win, you know, in tournament time and to win close games is kids like that. And I'm really proud of her. And, you know, hard work pays off for her, and it definitely, you know, picked us up today and gave us a big spark.
You know, you put up plenty of run support, but another freshman, Kenzie Seeley, came in a big spot. You're down. You know, Jensen didn't have her greatest start there, and Kenzie has to step up, and she did just that. What made Kenzie successful in the circle tonight?
Well, she's another one. She's been standing out here. I mean, we ain't had a lot of midweek stuff to go on, you know, and try to change a lot of things up in conference weekends. But she's another one that's been, you know, looking pretty good in those scrimmages, and her confidence has grown as the years went, and she's continued to work, and she's not, you know, made excuses or you know, felt sorry for herself because she wasn't getting as many innings as she'd like to get. But when she came out there today, I felt confident in her. I thought she was going to, you know, do a really good job for us, and you know, she goes out there and she's a warrior. I mean, she's going to go at them, and you know, she's got a little bulldog in her, and I thought she did a great job of keeping the ball down, and she makes speeds, and she was able to keep them off balance, and you know, the hits they did get, they just kind of found a hole. they really just didn't square anything hard off of her. And but I'm really proud of them. I mean, you know, you put kids in situations to, you know, to help our team, and I'm really proud of them, and I'm really proud of Lainey Roos coming off the bench and getting that big double for us with the bases loaded. That was huge for us, and I can't say how proud I am of them kids.
Sure, and then the last one we'll touch on Pickett is Kayla. She gets a grand slam, her second of the season. You know, coming to light is she's gone opposite field against McNeese. She used a good portion of right field tonight. We talked about her leading up to the McNeese series, how she was kind of rounding back into form. She's really giving your lineup some teeth right now.
No doubt, and we're putting some runners on base in front of her, and I think that's the big thing. You know, we're coming up, and they've you know, bases loaded tonight. You know, first and second tonight. A lot of good things happen when Jones is up at the plate, and for us to have those runners on in front of her, it's just huge for our team. And Kayla is capable of playing that way, and she's played like that in the past. And you know, it's just, you know, it's been one of those things where, you know, they all have, you know, it's been tough on them, and they've been inconsistent, you know. But she's starting to turn it around. Like the last couple of weeks, the swing's starting to come back to her and starting to see the ball really well. So, you know, we need that going down the stretch, because, you know, she can change a game with one swing of the bat, and, you know, really can come up with some big extra base hits for us.
Thanks, Pickett.